Good morning, good morning. I am awake. I still have mask marks. I've been awake for about an hour. It takes about 3 hours for those to wear away. Anyway, so today we're going to work on another master board. This one's going to be a little bit different. This one's going to be a collage and paint board. We're going to collage it and paint it, which all we done last time that we were collaging to. This one's just going to, we're going to add in some paint and stuff. So these these are some sheets I done yesterday on the jelly prep plate with some rice paper. And I've got some of my homemade paper. And one of the things that's going to be different is we're going to do this on a 11 by 14 sheet. And then we're going to cut these for belly bands. Hey, Kim VZ, how are you this morning? What time does y'all sale start today? Make sure I get done and get out of the way. I'm looking for a paintbrush. Not awake good. Bleary-eyed this morning. 11 Eastern, so that's 10 my time. I'll be off. So I usually like to only try to stay just a little bit around an hour. Man, I had a paintbrush laying out here. Where is it? There it is. I've got stuff there. This is not a great paintbrush, but it will work for spreading medium. And we're going to glue 2 of these together so that we have a little bit of thickness. And we're using matte medium. And I'm going to spread this out. I'm always thinking I'm putting that in front of the thing. And I just work right on my table because I've already ruined my table. I do have some contact paper to cover it with. The thing is just getting it cleaned off and to do it. You know how that goes. So anyway, what are you doing today? Getting ready for your sale? So we're going to, like I said, this is not the best paintbrush, but it will work. I'm going to lay this other one right on top of that. See how straight we get them. And that's pretty rooty tooty straight there, Cindy Lou Bob. Anyway, we'll just lay that out like that and let that dry. When when I when I get this all dried, I will sew around the edges just to help hold down things. So what do I want to start with? Now let's just start in with some of these. I think I wanted to start with some of the really grungy ones. That's real grungy. That's real grungy. Wow. Jude, are you here yet? Look. These are sheets I done yesterday. What do we see missing? There's no red. What was wrong with me? We will add the red paint today. So, here we go. We're just going to start tearing this stuff. There is no rhyme or pattern to how I'm doing this, okay, guys? I literally just start tearing. I don't want the white edges, of course. But I'll start tearing. And, oh, I do have a piece of coffee stain paper. There's Barbie. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. If coffee just smelled as good, it tasted as good as it smelled, it would be like the best stuff in the world. But it doesn't. So anyway, there's just a piece of that. And I'm just going to tear first. Good morning, Willow. How are you? I'm just working on another masterboard. I actually like the idea of masterboards very well, because I can make one big thing, turn it over and not look at it and cut it. And then that can go down in my box. I have a box here that I'm saving for making homemade papers. Let's see. These are the two I've made so far, but I've not made any more. So next time I'm putting my rosebuds in to blend up. And I've got some fibers to go in next time too. So anyway, so I'm just tearing papers. I'm going to collage them on this. There. I have a, I can move this out of the way because I have a, okay, a masterboard is where you take a piece of paper, a piece of cardstock, a piece of any kind of what you want to be your base. Now, canvas wouldn't work. A canvas wouldn't work because you have to be able to cut it after it's done. I guess you can unstaple a canvas and cut it, and then you just decorate it. You just decorate it, and then after it's done, then you cut it up and use it in your crafting. So, anyway, so I have this right here that has pieces of stuff already torn in it. Let's do some of this pink. We'll put some pink on it. And we're going to put, what is that? Oh, I see. It's a plant that was cut out of a magazine. We'll put some of my white circles that I've made with, these are made with gesso, and they're on rice paper. I had to look at it and see what it is. We'll put some moon slices in. We'll even put this little piece of lace in. This little fabric flower. Let's see. We'll put in this right here. It's a stamped out piece. There's some more stuff. There's a lot more stuff. Okay, that's a piece of newsprint that I alcohol dyed. Some solid colors. Anyway, so you just kind of decoupage or glue down, collage a bunch of stuff down, and you then, after it's all done, you what I do is I decorate one side, and then the other side will usually be, I will do coffee spray, alcohol inks, anyhow, and do it down. So I have some book pages too. I have some book pages from an old book. Okay, y'all know I've been using my Ben-Hur book, but I'm about to use my Ben-Hur book up. So I have another book called The Pastor's Wife. And this is from 1951. And the title of this chapter is As Her Husband's Helper. And it tells that she offers kindly criticism. She may note in his pulpit work mannerisms of which he is not aware. I love it. It makes me laugh. It makes me laugh because my mom was my dad was a pastor. My mom was a pastor's wife. I married a pastor, and yeah, it just makes me giggle. It's funny. I have a weird sense of humor anyway, so y'all know that. If you've been around at any point, you know that I have a very weird sense of humor. So, now one of the things that I have run into about my master boards is I'm probably using way too much glue because they end up crinkly. But my little trusty iron that has never ironed clothes a day in its life. Good morning, Tammy. That has never ironed a piece of clothing a day in its life works really well on ironing out crinkly glued papers. So anyhow, we're just gluing down papers. Now, I don't know if it says something about me or if it says something about y'all that y'all come to watch me glue paper, come to watch glue dry. But anyway, we're going to watch glue dry, girls. So, and you know what? Some of the people that I watch, they mix their matte medium with water. So maybe I should be mixing mine with water. I really don't want no square edges on that. So we'll do that. I love copper paint. Copper paint is one of my favorites. You know what? I should have. Let's see. What's that right there? What is that? Oh, those are little papers. They'll work. Have these things here. I wanted to show y'all these too. I'm gonna put them to the side so they're not in my way. But Joy DeFee, who I love to watch, makes these little paper things that are just for collaging and stuff like. I mean, just for junk journaling and stuff to stick in your junk journals. And she twists the paper and does that, and then she decorates them. So I've got a bunch of paper twisted. I just need to decorate it. Anyway, I pencil colored one of them, so I have those to the side. I need to get done, so I'm gonna put those out of my way. Okay, what was I doing here? This is what I was doing right here. I want to pour out some of my matte medium on this card so I can use it here. Here we go. Anyway, but and this is New York Central Art Supply matte medium. So anyway, y'all hear me sniffling. Allergies are going rampant. You'd think with the heat being like it is, and if y'all do not know this, we are having like a massive, dangerous heat wave in Arkansas right now. We've been up over the 100 mark. I don't know, 4 days in a row now, and we're not supposed to get a break until the middle of next week. So, well, no, Sunday's only supposed to be 99. I'm sorry. Sunday's only supposed to be 99. So today's top temperature is supposed to be 104. So I like to get in here and work in here before it gets really hot because about by about 2:30 to 3 it starts getting real hot in here. So I'm like, I'm over it. I'm out of here. I head to my room. So I'm gonna before it's all said and done, I'm gonna get me another little air conditioner for in here. I had one, and then when Jared moved home, for some reason, he thought he needed it in his room. Actually, no. We ended up moving it to the living room because the big one in the living room quit cooling real good, and it was running the electric bill up really high. So we moved that sucker in there. Let's see. Let's have just a piece of book print here. And this is a little skinny piece, and there's two of them stuck together, isn't there? Is that 2 pages or 1 page? We'll see when we lay it down. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I lost the hair out of my cheap paintbrush. I have good paintbrushes that my friend sent me, but I don't use them for my glue. Why would I use them for my glue? That would be too easy, right? Anyway, so what do we want here? Let's put this great big piece right here. We're going to put this whole piece on. Do we want it map side up? I think we want it map side up. Yeah. Let's just give her a dauber. What did that say on the bottom? His hint. All answers to the quiz begun with the letter. Oh, okay. It's telling you how to answer the quiz they had on their thing. So there. I'll do that like that. Oops, it's got a tear. So this is a map down. This is a. You guys that know Darlene, my friend Darlene, Dairy Darlene, that has goats. This is a map down around her part of the country. A map of that. This came out of one of those, one of those little freebie magazines that you get at restaurants and stuff that has for sale items and stuff like that. Was one of those, and I sprayed it with alcohol inks to make it pretty. And you've seen this before. I've used it in projects before. So anyway, I'm trying to get some paint down under that. I thought I had, not paint, but glue. I thought I had enough glue on it, but it would appear I did not. There we go. And Lord knows I am not a master at masterboarding, but I love doing them. I love it. I think it's because there's so much instant gratification when you start cutting them up. And I'm all about instant gratification. I think we all are to some degree, but that's why it's not good for me to do my Christmas shopping for people that are shopping for me to tell me, oh, I done bought your Christmas present. Because then, aka my husband, knows that I'm going to sneak around and try to see what he bought me. So anyway, when I was a kid, I was real bad about opening all my gifts. So, oh no, another kitty rescue. We have a new neighbor to that way to out my side door here. And they have 4 little puppies, and one of their puppies is a little Shih Tzu, and that little Shih Tzu is an escape artist. Jared's caught him twice and put him back in his yard. There's a hole in the fence, but we propped a rock up against it, which that hole's been there before. The people that owned it when we moved in, they just had big dogs. So the big dog, there was no way a big dog could get out of that. The last people had no animals. So, and my dog thinks it's great fun to go bark at their animals. He stands at the fence and waits to see where they are so he can bark at them. So, anyway, let's see. My dog went back to bed with his daddy. We went outside and he barked at the cat next door. On the other side, she has a bunch of cats. He barked at them and barked at Bones. Bones is a big orange, long-haired cat. Tiger, we call them tiger cats. Looks like striped up, long-haired, and he wears a bow tie. He's so cute. Wears a bow tie collar that says, "My name is Bones and I have a home. Please don't steal me." Anyway, but he likes to hang out over at the Catholic church, and he likes to hang out at the priestess house, and he sits on the rail and looks in the priest's window. Anyway, I said he is a true peeping Tom. So anyway, but the priest is real nice to him, so he comes out and pets him and all that. So, and he loves attention. So Jared goes out and pets him. He lays on our front porch. Our front porch is cement, and he likes to lay on it in these hot days. his mama would keep him inside, but he won't stay inside. He's like, I'm out of here. So you can hear her yelling, Bones, come home. He's a good kitty. He likes to play. He's still young enough. He likes to play. So we'll put those plants down. I done an envelope the other day, and here, I'll show it to you. It's right back here. Let me just turn around. Is that it? Okay, so I get these envelopes. These actually come from, these are the IRS envelopes. And I get them, and I done this one in a fish theme. Oops, I got a little bit of glue picking up there. Let's put it down. We've got our stuff here. Anyway, so this one is a fish theme, and they've got these windows, so I'll leave the windows open. So this one is a bass. So my guys get a bass magazine in the mail that they throw away, and I thought, you know what? I bet there's some pretty pictures in there, and there was. So this one is a bass one, and I done it. So done it up. Oh, poor baby. So it seems like the fleas are really bad this year. Um, we doctored Puppy just recently, and he's still scratching, but I think he's just got some skin that's irritated now. So anyway, let's give you a dip. Let's dippy dippy doo dum. So I want to get my whole base covered, even the fill-ins, and then I'll start layering on some stuff that I like, you know, like I will start putting the lace, the moon slices, the flowers, that kind of stuff on. I slid that one around, didn't I? I may end up changing paintbrushes. There we go. We will do up that hole. Lulu Bob, you're being silly. Well, my eyes are yuck today. I like how the sleep machine makes me sleep. What I don't like is how it messes with my eyes. Just right here. Okay, slide that back over here. Anyway. We're going to put this whole piece right here on right here. This is a stamp that I made, that I stamped off on this piece of it's actually a book page. A little, it's a little journal kind of book. It watch out, Cindy. You're spreading ink or paint there. That black is smearing a little. Well, we'll leave that one be. Anyway, it's a little paperback book that it says at the top of it, love is, and then it tells you write in it what love is, and then it'll have a little quote at the bottom. Anyhow, I've put it in some of my junk journaling for people to write on. So anyway, I'm gonna redo. I'm gonna redo the cover to the one. Oh, here's one of them. So on one side it'll say love is, and then there's places for you to write, and then you turn it over. On the back side it says the confidence I hold in our mutual decisions. So love is the confidence I hold in our mutual decisions. Anyway, I actually like this paper very well, and I like that blue right there with that, with my homemade seed pod stamp. One of the crafters that I watch, they design foam stamps, and they have a stamp that's called seed pod, and I love it. So I had to make me one on my own, because to buy all that stuff that all those people use is expensive, and y'all know me. I'm cheap, 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 cheap. Let's see, have I already tore up all of those? Or did I set some over from over there? I guess so. Let's have some of this silvery looking stuff here. Frugal. Frugal. I'm not cheap. I'm frugal. There we go. Some. Mm. Are you cooking something good today, Tammy? I love seeing what you cook and post on your page. Hey, have you talked to Jamers this week? I have not seen her anywhere this week. And so then that alarms me. Where is my Jamers? Okay. We're trying to just fill in little holes here. So I still got this whole page here to do. Okay. I really don't think it's fair that you get to go hang out with her and I can't. I'm just saying, I don't think it's fair. But I'm not moving to where you live. It's a long ways from home. It's too far from Mama. And as long as I have my mama, I'm staying right where I am. Now that my daddy's gone, somebody has to keep her in line. Because y'all think I'm sassy. Where do you think I got it from? When I was younger, me and my mom just we didn't click. We were too much alike. But now that we're old, we're both, you know, it's too much, takes too much energy to argue. So it's just like, whatever, you know. So anyway, my mom is 20 years older than me. So my dad was 20 years older than my brother. My brother is 13 months younger than I am. I've told y'all this. My dad was only 18 when I was born, but he turned 19 later that month. His birthday is at the end of August when mine's at the beginning. He's 17 when they got married. Good morning, Anna. How are you? Y'all all come to watch me glue pieces of paper to other pieces of paper. Well, okay. I don't eat artichoke hearts, but the pickles and the onions and the pepperoni sound real good. So I finished a pasta salad that I made on the 4th of July. It was a chicken bacon ranch pasta salad, and I finished it yesterday. It was good. I'll have to make another one. It just had chicken, bacon, ranch dressing, and little tomatoes in it. So, anyway. And rotinis. I like rotinis in my pasta salad the best. So, rotinis. We're filling in blank spots now. Just trying to get it all filled in so then we can start putting some more stuff on it. Right? This one is going to be the wildest colors, right? So far I haven't got just over my hair being this long, but we keep having these big 100+ degree days. It might not take long. See all these little bitty pieces that I'm tearing and just leaving? They don't get wasted because they go in the paper bucket. I'm going to make paper bucket because they'll help color my paper. Because yeah, especially those dark ones, they'll help color it real good. Let's see. We'll add another little piece of copper right there, and that'll cover that little hole up. Do 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 do. Okay. I'm already getting glue on my fingers. I can feel it. Man, how did I manage not to get here? That one's a good one. Oh, that one. Oh, that one. That's what I done with all that. Okay. Uh, there we go. This one here. Oh no, here. Let's see. Let me get my paintbrush out of my mouth. So this one I done yesterday. That is the end of a spool of thread. I dipped the end of the spool of thread in paint and then daubed it on my thing. So anyway, but I didn't have no. It didn't have no paper on it. You know how that thread has paper on the bottom of it. That one didn't have no paper on it because it had come loose, and so I thought, "Ooh, look at that pattern." So in it went. There, that's what we need. We need some orangey stuff in here, some orangey reddy stuff. Y'all know red is my favorite color, right? You do know that. If you don't know that, I'm telling you that now. Red is my favorite color. So. And look, aren't y'all proud of me? I have on my apron today too, so I'm not going to say the reason I have it on is because I have my nightgown on under it still, but it could be. I wear actually this one is a Free People brand, which is a nice brand, but I bought it at TJ Maxx, and I thought it would be a nice summer dress, and then it's cut so low under the armpits that Yeah, I'm not wearing that out in public. So I wear it to sleep in anyway. And so when I got up today, I told Dave, I said, I'm just going to put a bra on and wear my nightgown all day. He just grunted. He's still in the bed. Bless his little pea picking heart. He caught his toe on the edge of the gun cabinet yesterday and ripped it real good, and it's sore, and he's whining. Anyway, so when I got up this morning, I taped them together. I taped his toes together. See if maybe holding it stable will decrease the whine. So I don't do good with whine. Y'all have heard me talk about this. I tell my kids all the time I don't speak whinese. I recognize it, but I don't speak it. Anyway, and anyway, yeah, I don't do good with whining. Since they've got sick, he has become rather whiny. But I mean, I would say if anybody has a reason to whine, it would be somebody who's lost their whole lifestyle due to an illness they didn't ask for, you know? Not that anybody asked for illness, right? Anyway, are y'all chatting over there? Oh, look, I said yesterday after I left for church and come home, I said I'm not going back out this week until till Sunday. Till I go back to church. I'm not going back out. It's too hot. Just stay in the house. And when I say go back out, I mean get in the car and go somewhere. I went outside with the puppy a while ago so he could bark at the neighbors. But because he really don't do nothing outside, he might water a little, but he's a firm believer that carpet is made to poop on. Silly little dog. My last dog, she would have a seizure before she would do anything. She was so conscientious about trying not to make sure she made a mess. She had a seizure one day, freaked us out. Not that she didn't have the seizure because she needed to go potty. She had cancer, so I suspect it was something to do with that. That's why we had to put her down. The tumors were growing so fast that there just wasn't nothing to be done. And she was getting where she wouldn't eat. She had a big one in her mouth. It was just horrible. Which boxers, she was a boxer. The more white a boxer has on it, they say the more prone they are to cancer. Anyway, in the passenger seat. I love you, Willow. So, well, I've discovered the way to fix all that. You wear a bra that it doesn't look like you have on one, and it don't feel like you have on one. It's like wearing a tank top t-shirt. They're sports bras, and they're so stretched out they ain't nothing sporty about it anymore. But they comfortable. We have some of the funnest conversations on my channel. I'm not real sure why that is. I wonder if I would be comfortable with my pastor watching my channel. I would. He has a wife and a daughter. He knows how these things are. So, Oh no, not there. You can't go there. That's too close. Okay, come over here. You were way too close. You had a brother right over there. That's too close. You can live on the same page, but not in the same neighborhood as your brother. There you go. Words to live by there. Words to live by. You can live on the same block, but not in the, well, no, not on the same block. In the same town. I was going to say, have I ever lived in the same town as my brother? Only when he lived with me, but we lived real close. He lived in Russellville once while we lived in London. So, oh. Now, if I was a skinny little thing, we wouldn't have to worry about any of that. But I'm not, so anyway. I only have bosoms because I'm fat. I don't really have bosoms, I have fat. Okay, we're getting close to getting this filled up. How long have I been here? Oh my gosh, I've already been here 42 minutes. How did that happen? Okay, this right here is all pretty full. I need a strip of something right there. I really didn't start wearing a bra until I was in this between the 6th and 7th grade. And then it really wasn't a bra. It was more like a t-shirt. Well, not like a t-shirt, but like a, yeah, like an undershirt that my mom made out of double knit to make me feel like I was wearing a bra. Anyway, just little girl stuff. Yeah, like a training bra. My mom was and still is. She can just make anything. She used to make little bitty, like teddy bears for RVAC to sell in their RVAC store. That's a Arkansas, some kind of Arkansas. I don't even know what it stands for. Anyway, should make them. Made prom dresses, pageant dresses, wedding dresses. Should have made me a wedding dress if I hadn't run off and got married. We got married in a fever. Oh, Barbie's gonna type TMI right now. Okay. Looks like we're down to about 4 people. Okay, we've got that edge covered. That's covered enough, but we'll put a little bit of this blue up in there. No, not that blue. Let's go with a blue we haven't torn yet. Look at that one. That blue. Got anything green? That is got green on it. Actually, it's got yellow on top of blue. That makes green. But green is not a color that I gravitate towards. I don't hate any color, but green is just not. Green was John's favorite color, and I just don't gravitate towards it very much. But that one there has got some green. You think it needs green, Kim? Or do you just like green? There we go. That bright blue. Bright blue and reds are my colors. Jewel tones. Oh, you thought it needed some green? We can add green with the paint when I do paint. I'm gonna do paint after it dries. But we probably won't get to that today. Well, we won't get to that on this video. I might get to it today. But we'll add some of this. It's got some green to it. This is rice paper. I ordered 2 packages of rice paper off of eBay. When the first time I tried it, I really didn't like it. And I thought that yesterday when I was crafting, I had 2 pieces that I had not used that was just laying out, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna fill these up so I don't throw them away. And then after I did it, I liked it, so I cut some more. So now I have some more cut to do. There we go. And I can tell you, I know without a doubt that people who are skilled at making masterboards probably are cringing when they watch me, because I do know I use way too much glue. But as I say, they do them, I'll do me, and we'll all be a happy family. That's what Barney says, right? Here's a piece of a little bit of green right here. Let's see if we can get that to go right up in here. Need some hang over here. So green on it. Here we go. I don't have none of this pink on this side. We'll put some pink over here. Right there. Cover it up. Cover up that hole in my city. My city there had a hole in it. Maybe another little piece of book page. I'm tearing right off the edges of this book page. It's just got a few pieces of paper on the edge, a few words on the edge of it, and I'm tearing it so that, you know, waste not, want not kind of thing. My room needs to have a major overhaul. I have things everywhere. If you could see the floor, you would be ashamed of me. The good thing is I'm not ashamed of me, so it don't matter. You can be ashamed of me all you want, but I'm not ashamed. This is my domain right here. Oh, look, I ended up making a half moon out of that. And there we go. I made it, and I was going to stick it right there, but I got one right there. Goodness. Let's just take it down here and stick it down here. There we go. Our half moon is on its side. Okay, we'll go up here with this little pink piece. Yeah, that's what Barney says. Tammy, you have children? My boys grew up on Barney. And Hannah Montana and, oh, what is that other little girl? Can't think of it. She always used to say, bacon's good. My boys love that. They'd go around saying, bacon's good. And it is. Jared is 29. John would be 28 this October. He'd be 27 right now. So he's been gone 13 years. Next year he'll be gone as long as he lived. 14. He was 14 when he died. He'll be gone 14 years next year. Well, in January. He's been gone 13 and a half years now. Died in January. And some days it seems like it's been 100 years, and some days it seems like it was yesterday. I look at Jared and think, how can I have a son who is a 29-year-old man? I mean, because I call him my boy, but let's just be technical about it. He's a man. I mean, his daddy was 29 when he was born. He turned 30. Jared was born on June the 7th. Dave turned 30 on July the 11th, which next Monday night is Dave's birthday. So we'll have to get him in here and sing happy birthday to him. So anyway, Dave will be 59 on his birthday. Put this pretty yellow piece in here. Put it right up across the top of there. And then when we get done with July, we'll start August. And y'all know me, we celebrate all month my birthday. And it's funny because I've told y'all this. We're not big birthday celebrators. I mean, like, we don't do birthday stuff. We don't have parties. We just don't do birthday stuff. Anyway, when my kids were little, we did. And then when they got old enough, to decide for themselves. They were given the choice of whether they wanted money or a party. And my boys, being my boys, they always chose money. Always. So, anyway. So, yeah. When Dave turned 40, the church that we were pastoring did him an over the hill party. When we had our 25th anniversary, the church where we were on staff at did us a 25th anniversary. My aunt was in charge of that, and yeah, we don't do much birthday doings or anniversary doings. We threw my mom and dad a 25th, a big 25th party at the church that they were at that time. And when it come time for their 50th, Mom said, I don't want a party. She said, I just want us to invite all the family and us all go out to eat. Everybody pay for their own stuff. So we lived in Conway then, and we went to a fish house, eat my catfish, and had a party. I have pictures on my Facebook of it. Anyway, and that's what we did. So, and yesterday I didn't talk to my mom. Did I? Yeah, I did talk to my mom yesterday, but I didn't mention it. Yesterday was my mom and dad's anniversary. Would have been 59 years. Is that right? No, 58. Sorry, 58 years. Because I'll be 57 this year. I'll be 57, yep. Okay, we're pretty much all covered. I've got one little white spot right over here, and I'm just looking to see what. Oh, I got a silver thing here I can fill it in with. So we're pretty much covered, and we are pretty much at an hour spot, and we're going to call this one, and I will continue working because Thursdays are my only day that. Usually on Thursdays, if I have to go to the booth, I go on Thursdays. But I'm not going to the booth this month, except, this month, every week I'm going twice a month. Gas is just too high to go. And yesterday they had to close early because of being the air conditioner being early. So I don't want to drive over there. It's about a 40-minute drive over there. I don't want to drive over there and crud, I just keep putting the same color down on top of the same color. I just need a little bitty spot right there covered. There, that'll work. Okay, so we're going to put our moons down. Put our moon down. This moon is, that moon is, embossed. I had to think what that moon was. So, anyway, I will say bye, and I'm just going to keep gluing this down here. So, y'all have a good one. Thanks, everybody, for coming. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.